What's this about? I don't like to be summoned.
Felicia beat the shit out of Diana, left her for dead. Diana was pregnant. She lost her baby.
That child was hope. A chance for a life outside of all this shit. You can be there for Diana, but whatever that family does cannot come back on you.
Everything comes at a cost, including your freedom. You give me the leverage I need to go against Noma. And maybe, just maybe, I change this murder to a accident. Welcome to the team, Tariq.
What's the deal, YouTube? What's good with y'all? What's up with everybody? I go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4, Episode 7. This is my recap, my review, my thoughts, my opinion about Episode 7, and how I felt about the episode overall. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, and you like the content that I upload and create, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to support the channel and to get updated on all content I post on my channel. And leave your predictions down below in the comment section, and y'all let me know how y'all felt about the episode overall. Overall, episode 7 was great. This was another dope episode as usual. I'm really eager to see what's about to happen in these next upcoming episodes of Book 2 Ghost, because we only got 3 left, and I'm expecting a whole lot of twists and turns to occur in these next upcoming episodes, to be honest. And after watching episode 7, it really seems like Book 2 Ghost could have possibly went for one more season, to be honest. Even though this is supposed to be the final season of Ghost, I honestly feel like they could have possibly went for another season, to be honest. Like, it really seems like there's still more story to tell, and a whole lot of character development to build up on with certain characters, as well as learning about their backstories. I honestly feel like they possibly could have went for one more season, if you ask me. But that's a topic for another video. I'm gonna break down this episode for y'all, give y'all my thoughts and my opinion about it, because episode 7 was crazy. First things first, shout out to Diana. Shout out to Diana Tejada, goddammit. Diana finally got her first kill in this episode, which I was expecting, and which I also predicted a couple of days ago when I did a video about Don Carter and how he would be exposed in part 2. And my theory came true. Diana took matters into her own hands and took out Felicia in this episode, because Felicia killed her baby in episode 6 when she beat up Diana. And we finally got our answer in this episode on whether or not if Diana and Tariq baby survived. And like I expected, the baby did not survive. I'm pretty sure a lot of people expected that Diana and Tariq baby wasn't going to survive. But we got the confirmation in this episode. And the moment that Diana found out that her baby was gone, Diana wanted Felicia gone. She wanted to take her out for this. But Monet, as well as Tariq and her family, was telling her to chill out and that they was going to take care of it. But Diana wasn't trying to hear any of that. Diana felt like she was the only one that could take care of this and take out Felicia. And she really wasn't about to just sit around and wait for somebody to take out Felicia for her. So Diana took matters into her own hands. She got a gun that Monet had in her safe, and she went to the precinct where Felicia, as well as the rest of Don Carter Task Force, works at, and she followed Felicia from the precinct to her house. And right when Felicia got home, Diana popped up in Felicia's house and confronted Felicia about killing her baby, and the next thing you know, her and Felicia ended up getting into a fight again. But this time around, Diana was able to get the upper hand on Felicia and took her out. Diana grabbed the skillet off the stove top and smashed Felicia's head in with it. And I'm not gonna lie, this reminded me of the time when Ghost was locked up in the OG Power and he smashed Charlie Murphy's head in with that weight when he was locked up. This scene right here reminded me so much of the OG Power, bruh. As well as Medea's family reunion when Lisa was beating Carlos with the skillet. But right after Diana took out Felicia, she ended up calling Tariq and asking Tariq to come help her out with cleaning up this body, because she did not know at the time that Felicia Lewis' son was upstairs asleep the whole entire time. Which was crazy, because I did not expect Felicia Lewis to have a kid. But right when Tariq got to Felicia Lewis' house, her son ended up waking up and seeing both Tariq and Diana at the house. But Diana was able to distract Felicia's son and get him to go back to sleep after she read him a bedtime story, and Diana started to feel bad about killing Felicia Lewis. She told Tariq she thought it was going to make her feel better by killing her, but she feels horrible about killing Felicia, especially after she found out that Felicia had a son. So as Tariq and Diana was downstairs talking, Monet showed up to Felicia Lewis' house when she realized that Diana took her gun out her safe, as well as receiving the phone call from Diana about her needing her mom's help. And then right after this, Drew walks in with Don Carter, and when Don Carter saw Felicia Lewis' dead body, he got pissed the hell off. He like, bro, where her son at? Like, Please tell me y'all did not take out a child. And Diana was like, nah, he good. Like, he upstairs asleep. So right after Diana said this, Don Carter told Monet that Drew told him the truth about the product that her and Drew stole in episode 5. And Drew told Carter that that was Noma product that they stole. Drew told Carter this right when he got out of jail in this episode, because we all know Drew sent Carter to jail in episode 6 to take out a threat for him, but Drew worked out a deal with Nico to take out Roman for Carter and his task force, because Drew overheard Roman having a conversation with somebody, and he was telling this person that he was talking to that he was going to snitch on Carter and his task force. So Drew killed Roman for Carter and his task force, and right after Drew got out of jail, Drew tries to tell Carter that he needs to leave his sister and his mother alone since he took out Roman for him, and Don Carter was just sitting there looking at Drew like, bruh, you don't run nothing, like you can't tell me what to do. And on top of that, I better not find out that you or your family retaliated against Felicia Lewis because of what she did to Diana. Like, I'm pretty sure you heard about what happened with your sister, and I'm pretty sure y'all want to seek revenge against Felicia, but I ain't about to let that happen, not on my watch. And as this was going on, Drew was getting multiple phone calls and text messages from Monet, and Monet texts Drew letting it be known to him that Diana decided to take matters into her own hands and go take out Felicia. So with Drew getting this message from Monet, Drew decided to tell Carter the truth about the product that they stole in episode 5 and who it belonged to, as well as letting it be known to him that Monet and Diana is currently at Felicia's house. So Drew told Carter the truth in this episode so he could so-called protect this family. I was confused by this. I don't understand why Drew did this, to be honest. I hope he got a game plan that we don't know about, because this right here does not make no type of sense. But with Drew telling Carter the truth, Carter decided to let Monet, Tariq, and Diana walk away for now, because Carter wants information on Noma now that he knows that Noma was the person I was supplying the tejadas. And Carter told Tariq, Monet, and Diana, if they bring him some type of leverage on Noma, then maybe he could cover up Felicia Lewis' murder for them and make it seem like it was a slip and fall accident. He now has more leverage to hold over the Tejada's head, as well as Tariq, because Carter also found out that Tariq was the one that killed Zion in this episode. So he got leverage over Tariq and the Tejadas, which is not a good thing for Tariq or the Tejadas, and they're going to have to figure out a way to get from under Carter's thumb and neutralize him once and for all. And another person that's going to have to worry about Carter in these next upcoming episodes is Noma. Noma definitely going to have to worry about Carter, because Noma's going to be on Carter's radar in episode 8. And while I'm mentioning Noma found out in this episode from Kane that Carter and his task force is dirty cops. Because when Kane was having a conversation with Noma about Effie and letting it be known to Noma that Effie wants side of the game, and Noma revealed to Kane that she does not trust Effie. She told Kane straight up she don't know if she could trust Effie right now. She like, look, I don't know if I could trust Effie right now. Because it's just odd that Carter and his task force keep showing up to my re-ups. Like, when my re-up got stolen in episode 5, Carter and his task force knew about it. And as soon as I make a delivery to the Russians, Don Carter and his task force raid the Russians restaurant. Like, I can't trust Effie right now, bro. I think she a snitch. But if she could bring me some information about the person that's working with Don Carter and his task force, then maybe I'll let her walk away from the game. So Kane went to go relay this message to Effie, and Effie told Kane she could figure this out, but she's going to need a cop laptop so she could hack into the New York City Police Department database. And she's going to need an extra person to help out with this, since Kane and Effie can't do this alone. So Effie recruited Brayden for the mission, and Brayden agreed to help out Effie with this only if Effie gives up the Ivy League pipeline that she got, as well as the Course Perfect app, since Tariq and Brayden didn't have anywhere else to move their drugs at due to Stokely firing Tariq and Brayden as their party promoters. So they finessed their way into a police officer house that Effie was able to look up, and she found out that this cop wasn't going to be home, but his wife was, and they was able to finesse their way into the house by telling the police officer wife that Brayden and Effie got into a car accident and that they need somewhere to clean up at while they wait for the police to arrive. So they got up in the house, and Effie was able to download information off the police officer computer, and Effie almost got caught doing this. She was nearly close to getting caught, because when Brayden was talking to the police officer wife, she realized Brayden and Effie's story wasn't adding up. So she went to go check on Effie because she let Effie use the restroom, and Effie had to text Kane and tell Kane to come to the door to distract the police officer wife. And that's what he did. And Kane showed up to the house dressed as a police officer, which had me rolling. This nigga popped up at the house talking about some, hi, I'm Detective Ramirez and all this stuff. Like, Kane had me rolling in this scene, bruh. But right after this, Effie was able to pull up all the information that she got off the police officer computer, and she noticed that Carter Task Force did not log in the bag of money that Effie dropped in episode 6 when she was at the Russians restaurant, which revealed to Kane and Effie that Carter and his task force is dirty cops. cops. So with the help of Effie and Kane, Noma was able to find out that Carter and his task force is dirty cops. And right after Kane told Noma this, Kane told Noma to marry him. He like, look, I know you need a citizenship so you could get your business legal in the States. Like, why don't you just marry me and you put the companies in my name? Like, as long as you don't try to take anything I built before me and you started doing business with each other, like, everything could be good. But if we is going to do this, we got to have a real partnership with each other. Like, you can't be treating me like I'm a worker. And Noma agreed to this. She like, all right, this is a deal. And it's looking like Kane and Noma is about to get married in episode 9. But before this wedding take place, they're going to have to figure out a way to neutralize Carter with the help of Tariq and Monet, because in the episode 8 trailer, Tariq and Monet is having a conversation with both Noma and Kane about Don Carter, and Tariq tells Noma that Carter is looking into her organization and they got to take him out. So in episode 8, it's looking like Tariq, Monet, Kane, and Noma is all going to have to team up together to try to figure out a way to neutralize Carter and get rid of him once and for all. I definitely believe Tariq is going to come up with a brilliant plan to try to get rid of Carter once and for all. But another person that probably could get rid of Don Carter is Rashad Tate, because we saw Rashad Tate make his return in this episode, and Rashad wanted Carter to figure out the person that was responsible for his brother's death. And he told Carter straight up, if he doesn't figure it out, he's going to tell the press about the stuff that's going on with NYPD and them not trying to solve his brother's murder. So with Don Carter having this pressure on his shoulders, he had to hurry up and figure out a way to cover up this murder. And that's what he did. He ended up getting the drop on some Russians' whereabouts in this episode, and he went to this drop that he got on the Russians, and he took out one of the Russians and planted the murder weapon that he used to kill Kamal Tate with in episode 6 on this Russian character. And Nico was also with Don Carter when they went on this raid, and Nico noticed that Don Carter was acting funny. He noticed that Carter aura was just off and something wasn't just sitting right with Carter. And I believe in this moment right here, Nico probably put 2 and 2 together and realized that Don Carter was the one that killed Kamal Tate. But if he didn't put 2 and 2 together and figure this out in this moment right here, I'm pretty sure he's going to find out in episode 8. But as of now, Don Carter was able to cover up the fact that he was the one that killed Kamal Tate, but I don't think this will be the last time we see Rashad Tate. I do believe Rashad Tate is going to pop back up in these next upcoming episodes. We only got 3 more episodes left, but I'm definitely expecting to see Rashad Tate before this season ends. I don't think he's buying this story that the Russians was the one that killed his brother. I don't think he believed this at all, and I do believe sooner than later he's going to find out that Don Carter was the one that took out his brother. And when he does find out about that, I would not be surprised if he tries to take matters into his own hands and take out Don Carter. You never know. You never know what could happen in these next upcoming episodes, which I'm excited to see. I'm not gonna lie, I am excited to see episodes 8, 9, and 10 because I know it's about to be a whole lot of twists and turns in these episodes, especially episode 8. Episode 8 is usually the best episodes out of all the episodes in the season. To me, I love episode 8 no matter which spinoff it is. Episode 8 is always the best episode in the season. But I can't wait to see episode 8. I ain't got too much else to say about this video. If you like this video that I uploaded and created, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to support the channel and to get updated on all content I post on my channel. And leave your predictions and theories down below in the comment section. I'm gonna get at y'all later. Much love to everybody that's supporting the channel and rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe and God bless.